Good morning, everybody. We're here at the container tree yard at our nursery, AVK, and we're very excited to introduce you to the new pot that we're working with in container production. It's a Coco pot, or made of Coir, so it's a byproduct of coconut. So it is the actual husk fiber inside a coconut. We have partnered with a company that is helping us make these pots for growing trees in. We've been growing trees in Coco Pots for about 20 years, and we've been trying various prototypes of these over the last 20 years to help us in production of trees to prevent air root circling. And the root circling is something that will stop a tree from growing properly as it gets older. So through many years of research and trying different pots, our supplier came to us with this new pot that is a little stronger than the pots we've been using. And we have now decided that we're going to produce all of our container trees in this air pruned coco pot. So what makes it a good pot is that the roots actually grow out into the outside edge of this cocoa fiber, and then when the air hits it, it actually prunes the roots and keeps them from circling. So the roots actually become part of this cocoa pot. So when you purchase these trees from the garden centers or from us for a landscape job, this pot can be put right in the ground, and once the roots are no longer being air pruned, they break out into the new soil and become part of their new environment. So this is really exciting for us, because what we're doing is we're building a beautiful root system in this pot, allowing the tree to have all of these beautiful little fibrous roots break out into the soil, and the plant starts developing very quickly in its new environment with no circling of the roots, so that it has good habits and good root structure. The other really big plus for us, we are able to grow in a pot that is no longer made of plastic. This has been a goal of ours for many years, and we've been working with many different pot companies trying to find a biodegradable pot, and we feel that this has been a step in the next direction. We don't know if this is the pot that we're going to end up growing in the future, but we know this is a step in the right direction. So we're very glad to be here to introduce this to you, and I will be showing you a few items that we need to cover for planting as well. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes just to show you what this pot is actually doing for the root system. So last fall I came up here to check these roots, and I tried to pull the plant out of the pot, and I could not get the plant out of the pot because the roots had grown into the side. So I took a knife and I cut the pot and literally ripped these roots away from the plant. But as you can see, this is a solid root ball now of all little roots. And this, if we wouldn't have ripped it, these roots would still be on the pot, or in the pot and ready to go into the ground. So that's just an example. You can see no big roots, no circling, but you can see all kinds of little white roots that were grown into this pot at the time. So when we go to plant this pot, one of the most important things is not to have the soil level above this root system. So as you can see, there's a lip here. When you plant the pot, you need to cut that lip off so that this stays below the ground. If you plant it above the ground that it's still showing, that fiber will act like a wick, and it'll pull the moisture up and out of the pot. So that's the main reason why we're asking you to take the time to cut the top of the pot off and have the soil right at the top just covering this, and that will prevent it from wicking water out of it. After that, the plant should take right off and join its new environment.